दोनों शरीफ है, दोनों आ जाती है। गीता स्क्रीन पे आ। दे रहा होगा।
Okay. Okay, let people. Hi. So, why Shari? Isha, did Isha join? Yeah. Okay. Who else was not? Hetal join. Lovely. Still people. So I'll be keep connecting them. So let me open my video. Okay. Can you all see me and hear me clearly, or should I put my video or this one on? Pakka? Love. Good. Okay. So the session today is. I was thinking about the topic till yesterday. My people know it already. So, and then there was 1 minute. Just a second.
Okay, video है क्या? Video, photo से video
Okay. Share this.
ये पहले बड़ी क्यों कर रही है?
Okay. So the topic came out this when I share the screen, something goes wrong. Anyways, so like every day I'm getting calls about lots of uh, suffering and lots of dilemma, a lot of confusion, chaos, fear. And if you have seen the newspaper, I just got a report in my school group saying that 200% cases are on rise, especially in our area, Mulund, Thandov, Vikroli, and Pawai. And there have been a lot of cases about this virus, and then uncertainty about how to get healed. And once you get admitted, there's a lot of expenses. Even after spending so much, we don't have enough beds. So constant worry and fear. And then people like, they're telling me, honey, can you find out kab jayega virus and all that? And can you, I said, I don't know. I mean, when it go, only thing what we can do, we can prepare ourselves. Let virus do his work, its work. Let us do our work. So if we come from the space of fear or a space of worry, and if you know what is law of attraction, we're going to attract more of it, right? So let me, before I start, I cannot see you people when I'm sharing screen. Lovely. Okay. So all those who have registered, did you write your intention of joining the session? Or was it compulsory? You joined for our power, it was compulsory. But for everybody else, you need to write down the intention. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So I have made two links by mistake because somebody explained me कि this is the way you share the link and the new ID went. And I think people are going to, honey, I cannot join 10 times. It's coming in the different groups. So maybe I'll share the recordings with them anyways later. So can you please write it down now on the chat box? What is your intention? Or if you cannot use a chat box, you can write in your notebook. Okay, what is your intention? What are you trying to get from this session? You attracted you, tune into your trust frequency. So what are you expecting from this particular session? Peace and harmony within and around. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Dimple says peace and harmony within and around. Others, quickly, a minute के लिए we'll write it down. You feel good from within. Wonderful. Okay, so you're in the right place. So your R will be used correctly. Continued trust in divine, irrespective of any situation. That's the need of an R. Have trust issues. So that is a problem. What are you looking at? Niyati? Removing the fear and trust the divine. Okay. Okay, cool. Did everybody right? Those who haven't written on the chat, be happy with whatever we have been bestowed with. Okay, Hital. Okay. I understood. I read bestowed. Who else did? Because I believe in you. Okay. Okay, because I believe in you, it makes me happy and positive. So you want to be whatever session, topic doesn't matter. Yes, to remove and able to trust and feel at ease and not being cheated. Okay, okay, Niyati. Yeah. Which Shalini did you write? Or you're writing? I don't know why your thing appeared. Oh, everyone. Because this is always, I always make everybody write this when I'm into open sessions. Everyone. So that you know you came for this and did you achieve that thing. That's important. Just to attend your session. Okay, so Komal and Vishalini have no particular intention. They just want to see me and hear me. And they feel good about it. Cool. That's nice. That's your love. Nice. Anindita, I have never seen you. I think so. I don't think I have ever texted you ever. So can you introduce yourself and which? Yes, ma'am. So you're from which group, dear? Not able to.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Honey, I'm Sangeeta Sarkaria.
Hi, Sangeeta. Yeah, hi, Sangeeta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anindita is my sister, younger sister. I just messaged her the
Okay,
link.
okay. So nice, so nice. So the family is lovely.
Good
Then,
evening, ma'am.
hi, good evening. Is it that Anandita sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from Thane, ma'am.
Okay, my neighbor, not that. Yeah, neighbor. I'm Mulund.
I have attended your one session with my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember
So,
on my screen, so that's why.
yes, ma'am.
I've never seen this name on the screen, so now the name appears, no, for Zoom.
Acha, yeah.
Maybe I must have forgotten, or maybe you have not renamed that time your name.
I am in Magic Group and all these three health webinar. I am there in that group.
Okay, that is Kamal's group.
Yes, I am there in that three groups.
Cool. Okay. So now I will start with a short invocation to divine. Again, my thing, whatever is the content, whatever is going to come out, it is for you, for your inner being. What is it seeking? And it can come through me from the divine. Okay. So we all will sit straight. I believe all are muted. Whenever you cannot hear me, just raise your hand or just put a message so that I'll be sure that you cannot hear me. Okay. Sit straight, everyone. And close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. In, out, in, out. Complete deep breath in and out. Now, bring your divine, whomever you believe, in your heart. And say to your divine that let this session of an hour be very, very fruitful for me. Let what I'm seeking comes from this session. Though I have trust issues, for this 1 hour, I'm surrendering my doubts and trusting you, my divine. Be with me during this process of this inner change Now, with a deep breath in and gratitude, take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Last deep breath in and out. Slowly open your eyes. Okay. Okay. So, the very first thing, so my sessions again will have lots of reflection, getting inside, finding out what is an issue, because I believe all the answers lie within. Only thing we need support of somebody to guide you. Ki this is the way you have to look. The divine in me lives inside you, inside everybody else. So my job always in my session is to awaken your divine, your own power, so that you become independent and learn to listen to your heart. So, very first thing, when we talk about trust, so when we are seeking this trust, when we want that, I want to trust situations, I want to trust that my future is bright, I want to trust that everything is all right. That means there is some doubt, there is some fear, there is some thing which is not letting you trust. Am I making sense in this? Do you agree with this? Say yes in the chat box or no if it is no, because I cannot see everyone. So if you put your videos on, you can say yes, I can understand. Yes, okay, yes, yes. Okay, so I got 3 yeses. It will be good if everybody participates so that I know you people are with me, only not on the screen with your names or doing something else. So if you've joined, please be here 100% so that you get 100% from the session. Okay, so I want you all to take out your book and write what is my biggest fear. Okay. At this time, what are you feeling? If you feel there are a list of fears, you can write the list. Or if you have only one big fear, write down one big fear. If you feel like sharing with me, you are most welcome. If you want to keep it private, that's also fine. What are you worried about, or what are you scared about? What are you feeling anxious or fearful about? Just write it down. Maybe everybody has a say in that corona stuff, or maybe something else. We don't know. We're going to take everybody's case. If you've done, put a done in your chat box. Write done there. Future, scared about being cheated or lied or to be rejected. Done. Done. Okay. I'll wait for 30 seconds more for others to complete. Okay. I think it's done now. I'll next question, which is more important. Important thing, what will happen if you continue with the same fear? So if you have the same fear over the period of time for the next few months or few days or whatever, what do you think will be the outcome of it? Okay, you done? Just type done if you finished. Done, everybody? So I will stop share because again I cannot see you people. I mean, whatever. Okay. 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 So how many of, I believe all have done, right? Can I see the chat here? Okay. So can anybody share your fear and what will happen if you continue thinking the same fearful thoughts? Done. You can unmute,
Ma'am, can I share?
Ruchi, sure.
Uh, as you know, I'm getting the panic attacks in recent these days. In these 15 days, I got almost 4 to 5 times.
Okay.
Like right now, I have the fear of getting it again. भले वो आए या ना आए, but वो एक डर बैठ गया है वापस आ जाएगा.
Mhm. And your panic is about what? What is a fear? What are you panicking?
Actually, I'm getting these panic attacks since many years, but generally तब होता है when some death happens in the family और या कोई close कोई ठीक नहीं है किसी की हालत मतलब उस चीज का ज्यादा डर लगता है and secondly when I get मतलब to lose people I'm I get very scared to lose people.
Have you lost any?
ऐसे कुछ नहीं है but just because of the trust issues I have lost that way.
Do you think is it misunderstanding you want to say, or somebody?
No, no, yes, cheated you can say. Uh,
Okay, so that's why this panic. The root cause is.
no, this wasn't the root. अभी जो recent आया that was the सुशांत सिंह वाला case. उसके वजह से मुझे डर लग रहा था.
Okay, and these
और
were there in my YouTube 2.0, no?
yes, I saw that video.
So did you see all of them and did all the exercises?
Yes, I'm doing it, but फिर भी वो एक somewhere back in the mind वो नहीं निकल रहा कि मुझे डर लग रहा है वापस रात होगी वापस आ गया तो
Okay.
बस किसी तरह ये डर निकल जाए
Do
I
you
would be so happy बस.
or how is that?
मैम आवाज क्रैक हो रही है.
I'm sorry. Do you have medicines for that? Do you take medicines for that?
No, not yet
Not
because इतना frequent कभी हुआ नहीं है.
okay. Okay, we'll look into it. Okay. So if you continue doing this, you're scared that you'll get attacked and you're again scared of the attack.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I believe everybody is written now. When we, I cannot speak to everybody, and those who are willing could be retyping it or just understand your own thing when I'm talking to you, what is happening in your mind. So there are two kind of thoughts, no, whether fear or whether faith. Both are in the thought. Okay, Malab, you are scared in your thought. Ki if I hear this, if I lose somebody, if somebody cheats, or if something goes wrong, or somebody leaves me, anyway, how will I live, or what will be the condition, and that all these things are in the mind. They are not really happened. We are worrying about something which has not happened, but we are constantly thinking, and that we are creating reality in our mind. To understand a bit of science or quantum science, basically we are into physical dimension. So it is 3 dimension, we can see ourselves and all, but there is our quantum self also, which is energetically. So we have our own form. Each of us has a form without the body and shape, but in the vibration of energy. Okay. If you feel I'm going too technical or you're not understanding, please tell me to repeat or simplify. I'll do that. Okay. So we all have our own self in energetic way in a quantum world. Everything first happens in the quantum reality, And when we constantly give the energy because of our thoughts, we keep on thinking, we are emotionally attached to it, emotionally attached out of fear, out of worry, out of tension. So what we are doing it, we are giving that energy to the quantum self, what we are into quantum world. And then when the person in the quantum field gets enough energy, that comes into your physical reality. Okay, so everything first happens in the quantum world, it's an energetic form. And then when we are constantly thinking along with our emotions play a major role, your feeling. So if you're feeling very very worried or very very fearful or very very scared or something, I'm focusing on these things because our main is, it is about trust. So I'm talking about more of the fear thing. Okay. So if you're worried and all those things, so you're giving energy to your quantum stuff, and then when the enough energy is formed there, it comes into your physical reality. Yeah. Yeah, Kumar.
Quantum means?
Quantum is your energy set. It is a quantum world is like full of energy world. It is higher dimension. Like we Earth has 3 dimensions. 3 dimension matlab length, breadth, and height, or length, breadth, and depth. We hold things. Okay, we hold things, we put things and all. But quantum world is higher dimension. It has more feeling, more energetic where we are vibrating. Okay, so we are vibrating like, you remember the topic is tune into a trust frequency. Why frequency I told? Because we all have invisible antennas. We cannot see that antennas, but we all have that antennas. And if you are thinking that all these antennas send the signal of worry thing into your quantum world, and then you catch up all the worry things and bring it into your physical reality. Simple way. Hetal, yeah, you have to say something.
Yes, honey. I have been listening to you from past almost 8, 9 years since
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Okay.
So I follow this, but my main intention is that these I know we should not give energy to the negative thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that my quantum becomes reality. For example, right now, the fear is that I might lose my job or whatever, etc.
Right.
So that negative thoughts comes, and an antidote of that is I keep thinking, okay, no, my everything is secure, everything is going on. But that negative comes at every second, and at every second I have to think positive. So
Hmm.
that fight is constant. So
Hmm.
how do we do that?
Okay. Okay, I'll come to that. That's again a very good question. Those people who are not a beginner, but they're doing it, but still are on the verge of, you're not even able to come out of the fight of positive negative. Yeah.
Ma'am, I am doing the same. I am constantly fighting. Though वो negative thoughts आता है, I change it into positive. I change it into positive, but वो constantly वही चालू ही रहता है.
चालू ही रहता है. Yeah. I mean, this is a
And
Yes.
the same thing with me also. My sister is my biggest support. Always she boosts me. She gives me so many things. तब तक अच्छा लगता है. Yes, I do for 1 hour, 2 hour. Yes, I'm following it. I will follow. I will follow my sister. करती हूँ. बाद में कुछ ऐसे हो जाता है. Something happens. Again वो morale down हो जाता है. Pressure आ जाता है. Panic हो जाते हैं. And again
Yes.
back to
Yes.
square line.
Same, ma'am. एकदम ऐसे ही हो रहा है.
Back to square line. We want to change. Even I want to see myself more confident. मैं हर चीज में मैं पैनिक नहीं होना चाहती. मैंने अगर दूसरा कर सकते हैं, they are also facing, they are so confident, why I can't be?
Right.
तो उनको देख के मैं भी करना चाहती हूँ. Even I want to be confident. मुझे भी लोग बोले अरे वाह so confident that girl is. बोलते भी है, लेकिन वो मुझे पता है how much struggle I do. तब जाके वो करना पड़ता है. Why I have to struggle so much? मुझे वो स्ट्रगल बहुत करना पड़ता है. आई एम तो उसका क्या रेमेडी कर सकते हैं?
Heavy or little, that also becomes a stress to you. That's what you're saying.
Pardon मैम?
That becomes heavy on your head, like
Yes, मुझे पीस ऑफ माइंड नहीं है. आई गेट मीन्स ऐसे कंटिन्यूअसली चलता रहता है. अभी एज आई एम अ टीचर, आई हैव वर्चुअल क्लासेस ऑल्सो. So वो virtual class and full grade 1 में मैं I'm teaching grade 1. So full all teachers quit, all resigned. I'm the only teacher in grade 1 now. So मुझे 2 subjects दे दिए, everything is on me. Everything is on me. तो वो pressure, everything, तो वो pressure कभी-कभी तो frustration हो जाता है. तो और कभी-कभी तो वो expectations हो जाते हैं. My God, if I don't do that much, then again क्या करूं? वो fear आ जाता है. अगर नहीं कर पाई तो
Got it. Okay, and then are you able to overcome, or that you be with
मैं
it?
करती हूँ. I struggle, I complete it, but I have to inside. I am going through like hell. मैं कंप्लीट करती हूँ ऑल मात्र. अरे आनंदिता तो कर रही है, अच्छा कर रही है, लेकिन उसके लिए मैंने कितना खुद के साथ फाइट किया और मुझे कितना स्ट्रगल करना पड़ा वो मुझे पता है. That is the main thing I am going through.
Chetal, I can read you, I can see you. Okay. So basically, I understand that you people are understanding what is the base, you know. So whatever you give energy to, that will expand reality, and whatever. So we have a choice. So I'll come to all these questions which are so similar and so very. You've been into this journey from so long, and then still you're struggling. The word struggle itself is so heavy. So when you're thinking from the fearful aspect, you attract fearful situations more, and more. And when you are deciding ki I will not give energy to my fear, I'll not give energy to my worry, I'll be taking care of my positivity. What you're doing it, you're fueling the positive side of your quantum world. Okay. So if your quantum world, I mean, suppose you come from the space of love, you're only thinking loving thoughts. You're only thinking thoughts of trust. You're only thinking thoughts of hope and optimism. What is happening in your quantum world? All these thoughts are getting repeated with a lot of energy and hope. Those will come into your reality. This is the basic. So most of you know the basic. Now comes a question, because that is so important to understand. We need to tune in what's happening now. We're tuning into, say, if you have tuned your radio 98.2 FM or 98.95, I don't know the stations properly. So whatever, everybody knows FM, right? Radio Mirchi and all that stuff. Okay. So if I say I am loving and lovable and I feel hopeful and I'm smiling all the day, and you people are, in case, say ki even the same day for us, my next door neighbor, for example, we have same situation, and to tell you people, we have lots of corona cases in our area. Next door is there, opposite side is there, next side is there, like, and still no sealing and all is done in our area. So whatever. So the things are very, very difficult actually, but I am not getting scared. I don't know. I should be or what, but I'm not getting scared. I don't have to tune in. Also, I'm already tuned into the trust factor. Okay. Now, how did this happen? Or it's like, when you're tuned already into 98.5. So I'm already listening to the song of love, hope, and joy and everything. But somebody is on 88 or something. And 88 pe some other songs are there. Some songs of despair and desperation or cheated or those songs are going on. So you're able to listen only those songs and you're not able to reach there. Only job is everywhere is everything. So, there are things of trust, there are things of hope, there are things of love, and there are things of cheating, there are things of getting worried and panicky and all those things. Everything is in the air. But the thing is, what are we tuning into? Now, this class, I'm going to help you with how to tune into whatever you require. Okay. So if you don't want to come from the space of fear, you want to be in the space of trust. So what basic things you can do from the beginning? So those who are there from past 8-10 years, so you need to check it on, are we really doing it out of love or out of fear? Very, very important. If you come, suppose I say, look into the mirror and say, I love you, but you're doing it out of fear. Maybe if I do it and then the things will come. If I don't do it, everything will go, I'll be back to square one. So you're doing the same thing, but you're coming from the space of fear in one situation. Other thing, you're coming from the space of trust and love. So if you have seen my video, Living in a Beautiful State, we need to come from the space of trust and love. Now, coming to the example of somebody, Hetal, right, about the job. She's scared about the job. So when you're doing your affirmation, are you coming from the space of fear and doing it? Or are you coming from the space of trust? Now, coming from the space means you are thinking, you're preparing your fertile soil. What is happening with some people, those who spoke about it now, you're putting the seeds of affirmation. You understood that we have to think positive, we have to use affirmation, but you're putting it into a barren soil. Barren soil, you understand? सूखी मिट्टी पे बीज डाल दो, पहले मिट्टी को तैयार नहीं किया. If your soil is not fertile and you're putting very good seeds, do you think they will be planted and they'll grow into a tree after some time? Is it possible?
No, it's not possible.
Possible. So, not possible for everyone, right? First, we need to prepare our soil. Our soil means our space. You know, when I say our space, our feeling, our understanding, our mind. Ki when I'm doing my affirmation, I come from the space of love. So that's why I keep insisting. Whenever you're doing affirmation, say everything. For example, I'm safe and secure, trusting all is well in my life. Okay, but deep down, if there is a fear, you need to say your fear. This is important. Everybody needs to note it down. You need to say to your fear, I see you, I hear you, I listen to you. Okay, you're not going to neglect your fear. You're going to say, I see you, I hear you, I listen to you, but I trust all is well with me. You know what we do, like when we talk with somebody, you have certain things in your mind, you say everything is okay honey, but मेरे साथ ऐसे नहीं होता. You know, they're trying to negate my previous sentence. When we say but, we negate our previous sentence. Similarly, when you acknowledge your fear, when you accept ki okay, I'm fearful, be with the fear. This is the most important topic now what we're discussing. Suppose you are fearful, you are not ignoring it. You're going to sit with your fear face to face. Okay, and you say, I'm fearful about. You make a note of it, write it down. This is important. Otherwise, your mind is going to repeat and you're going to think there are 100 fears. Whereas when you write it down, you'll have only 1 or 2 or 3 fears, not more to handle. Are you getting it? Are you all there with me? I cannot.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Can you please repeat the affirmation, please?
Yeah, now I'll tell you people, everybody, when you wrote my biggest fear is, okay, you will write my biggest fear are, and what will happen if this fear becomes my reality. Okay, what is the consequence of this fear? If this fear becomes my reality, what will happen? Let us face the biggest consequence. And then we will say, okay, it's my fear. Now I'll come from a space of trust. So that is important. What is the biggest consequence of your fear?
लिखने का ये अभी क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस क्या होंगे कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस क्या होंगे
Okay, done. Or you need more time? Done. Good. Others can show a thumbs up, put a chat box yes, or anything. Krishna done. Okay, hit done. Okay. Yeah. Good. Love. Okay. So if you have written what will happen if this happens, can you face it? Now, when you are thinking, imagine you are into that situation, which is a worst of all, and experience that pain or fear in your body right now. You can close your eyes. Everybody, be with me. Very, 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 very powerful exercise. But I'm feeling that some energies I'm feeling here. Okay, eyes closed, and you will notice where are you feeling this fear right now in your body. Your body will tell you exactly where are you feeling it. Just be aware. Notice what's happening there. Is it uncomfortable, stressed, tightened, fiery kind of a thing? If possible, just see what color and shape is your fear. If it had a voice, what is it telling you? Listen to it. Open your eyes, write down whatever you saw, where it happened, where was the fear, the color and the shape, what it told you. Even you can breathe out from your mouth to just bring a bit of relaxation. It might be a bit heavy, but you need to do it. I'm feeling that energy of frontal hemisphere, heart open, fear of hardness and cracking princess. In the middle of my heart, it was brown and red, burning and heavy. My voice, fear of hardness and frontal hemisphere and heart open, down. Pain in my throat, green in color, voice said, all will be fine. I felt my heart throbbing, but it was He's going to crack. Good. Good. All those who are so sensitive and could hear it, understand all your emotions have a voice. They Vaishali, middle of my heart. Oh, breathless, navy blue. I felt like heavy or kind of a pain or lump in my throat. Later, a mild feeling in the top left of my corner. Did it say anything, Krishna? Okay, okay. I felt like heavy. Okay. Don't know whether fear said or I said or what, but heard. Okay. So it's like when you're doing this process, know that it's not you saying. You would have said otherwise also. That's your fear because we are giving that power. Okay, come on, I'm ready to face you. What do you want to say? How do you look? We are willing. I found my heart palpitation somewhere in my mind. I felt choked and breathless. Yes. Yes. So everybody, I told to have a bottle of water with you. Uh, you're going to, I don't know whether you people know this technique of charging water. I just get those who are my regular students, they know it. So you're going to, if you have a water in your glass already, you're going to do it. What I'm going to do it with my water in the glass. So just pour the water. Now, one more important thing, just for repetition, you can put a label on the bottle. So this is love for me. This I got it ready made, but you can always have sticky stickers kind of a thing. You can put trust, you can put faith, hope, or joy, health, if you're worried about that thing. Every time when you're washing your bottle, put a new sticker and put it. Your water gets charged with that particular word. Okay. Now, if you have a bottle water in front of you, you are going to whisper what you want. So at this moment, we all want that trust. Okay. So you would gently say trust to the water. So this water will have the energy of trust. Just shake it and then drink it. Drink it very, very slow. Fill your mouth completely. Don't just gulp it fast. We are into the process which is very, very powerful. We are working on it. So let us do it step by step, slowly. Okay, just drink. A glass bottle preferable, dear. But if you don't have, then plastic is okay. But glass bottle preferable. Again, while drinking water, be aware what's happening to your body. Very, very important. Did you feel any relaxation difference? Yeah, I feel good and relaxed, but it's just I feel like crying. Yeah, yeah. You will feel like crying. You want. You maybe. I normally don't conduct this powerful session on the call. I've never done this. I don't know why. It was not even planned. My plan was certain other exercise. This was not in my agenda, but it just happened because few of you discussed about the severity why you're going through and why the things are not working. Outburst. And 1 minute. Do you want to cry now, Hetal? Do you need a support? I felt like how water on fire and how you settle. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm fine, sure, dear. Okay, I'm sorry to let it come, but understand, everyone. We all have layers and layers and layers of emotion. Doing affirmation only on the outer level without making your soil fertile, without making your heart melt, without seeing your fears, your worries, your hurts, your pain face to face will take it will work. It's not thinking affirmation will be a waste, but it will take some long time. And by the time you see the result, you'll get tired and you'll say, see, it's not working. And as this one said, Anandita, I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that it's a struggle. I mean, I never found affirmation or doing my self love was work struggle. I've been doing from 2008 or 7 consistently, even today, and I think I've reached up to 40 to 50%. Okay, and I have to still go ahead. So
Okay.
if we feel we have done enough and we are tired, it's not giving result, there is something which we're not doing correct. Affirmations always work. Affirmations are very much like your seeds. We can always compare like you're planting a seed, and by the time of 8 to 10 years, you can get a full grown tree. Like now, I don't have to do affirmation to come back to the normal state unless there is a big major problem, like when you're feeling anxious or something. And there are situations, especially during this lockdown, many uncertainties are there. and our close ones are suffering, then we feel for them and we feel how will because of their energy. I don't know. I was in a perfect state just now, and I'm very sensitive in picking energy. So I'm just feeling heavy on my heart right now. I really felt, but thanks to this miracle water, which helped. Okay. So what you're going to do is this is okay. You can note it down. This will take your energy. This needs lots of courage. Okay. This needs support. So if you're talking to your sister or if you're joining any other course with me, you have support so that we can open up and look at our fear and be friends with it. So when you're looking, you might shiver, you might perspire, palpitate, or crying or choking up. Sometimes you feel like, oh God, somebody's killing you. That much emotion is there, that much alive that fear is there inside.
Right, ma'am.
What we're doing, we're just covering with affirmation, but inside it wants to burst out and show its presence. And then there is a tug of war, who's winning, who's winning. Sometimes affirmation, ठीक है, you feel okay, superficial. So जैसे movie देख लिया अच्छा लगा, then you come back home, same thing. So affirmation क्या अच्छा लगा, come back home, the same thing. What happens?
Yes.
We want to go to the core of it, go to the fear, be friends with your fear. So when I say I love myself with all my emotions, I love myself being this choked up. I love myself when I am very, very worried. I'm totally tired, and that time, I look so. I know I have seen myself. I mean, totally the skin becomes dark, and you're perspiring, pura pasina pasina. There is AC on, and you're fully perspiring because it
Right.
has that thing. It wants to come out, but you need to do that thing. Unless you don't do it, you have to sit, lock up yourself in the room. Come on, fear, I'm ready to face you. Do what you want to do it with me. And then you look at it, see it, embrace it. You know, when you embrace it, when you accept your fear completely, the fear will have no energy because jitna darana tha, jo bhi isko karna hai, body it has done. Then it will go forever. Okay? What we're doing right now is bandaging upper se. That's why understanding affirmation, doing affirmation is one thing, but doing all the courses, and I used to go to my spiritual courses, I've done all higher level courses and doing lots of processes, cried enough and enough times in my processes, thinking about whatever. I didn't know that these things exist. My childhood stuff or this stuff, inner child world is crying. Small incidences pop up. Let them come and then we heal one layer by the other. So that's why we require the inner healing. Okay. So if you're doing me and doing affirmation, wonderful. I appreciate you for that. But you need to do your inner work in a deeper level to get a deeper healing. That is important. I think it's clear to you now for that. Okay.
Yes.
This is important. So one thing that you're going to note it, if you need support, you can be with somebody you trust, maybe a sister or brother, or maybe I believe nobody's as close to you as you are to yourself. So first, go to the mirror, say I love you, I trust you, I'm there for you. Okay, you're telling yourself in the mirror. Today, let us face our fear. Today, let us face our hurt. Today, let us face our worries. Or today, let us face whatever you have, that emotion which is troubling you. And close your eyes, 3 deep breaths. I'm fearful about. We have gone through this, okay? So and so thing. Okay, fear, how do you look like? Show me how do you look. You feel some brown color, black, I don't know, whichever color, not necessarily what colors I see, you'd see. Your colors, your way of some smoky, it could be, I feel that smoky thing, okay? It could be anything. No, it has its existence inside, and you want to look at it. And what do you want to tell me? Let it tell. And during that time, you're not using your brain that it's me telling or logic hai ki ye kya hai. It is your this thing telling. Uske baad, okay, now that comes the main thing. Uske baad, you embrace it. You say, I see you, I look at you, I'm sorry for ignoring you. You are my part, and I love you. Okay, the moment you love your fear, the moment you love all your negative shades, all your negative emotions, they will lose energy and they'll feel relaxed. कि ठीक है यहाँ बैठे पर प्यार मिल रहा है तो I don't want to bother this person. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Everybody,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I want want yes from all so that it should not. Thank you, Geeta.
Yes.
Thank you, Nandita. Thank you, Dimple. Okay, Sangeeta.
Yes, I understood, but can you please repeat this affirmation you said?
Affirmation, I haven't said anything. There's a whole process. It's a process.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we say, I see you, I look at you. Sorry that I ignored you.
Thank you.
Now I accept you and I love you. That's it?
Yeah. So if you know Ho'oponopono, I'm a Ho'oponopono fan.
Yes, yes, yes.
So everything happening to you is you are the cause, okay? But doesn't mean we have to blame ourselves. It's only because of we have ignored some part of us. We feel only these part are my part, and all the scary parts are not my part. But all of these parts are my parts, and some parts are ignored. Imagine if you have two, three kids. One child is super intelligent and lovely, and he's very disciplined. We keep loving him, and one child little dull, maybe little ugly, and you ignore. How will that child feel? The one who's ignored, and he'll do all sort of actions and all sort of things to get your attention, maybe externally or internally he'll be aloof or something, but he wants that attention. Similarly, all our emotions are our emotion. They need attention, they need our love and all. So once you love them, once you accept them, then they'll be okay. They will not bother you. Only problem is we are running away from it. I don't want to be fearful, I don't want to be this, okay? So that is the thing. So I'm fearful, I see you, I hear you, I love you, I embrace you, I'm sorry, thank you. Okay. So that you're going to do it. And then when you're coming from this space, I trust all is well with me. Now, who will scare you? You become friends with your fear. And it's all in the mind, right? We are running away, and that's why it's scaring, scaring, scaring. So I always tell this story. Suppose there's a lion and you in a room. You're running, 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 how much ever you could run, and then you say, oh my God, come on, I'm tired. You come on, eat me. And once you're there into the mouth of the lion, you don't exist. You become one with the fear. So you and fear become one, and then story gets over. Fear has no existence because you're one with it. I hope that's not heavy.
No, it's deep.
Beautiful.
It's nice.
Beautiful. Okay. So this was the main thing which was not in the agenda. I was going to share a few small tips to come to the fear, because few people, many are new. This is deep spiritual level play what we discussed just now. So what we can do whenever you have the fear issue, one thing we can do this. Second thing, always drink water. Okay. So if you have the label good, if you don't have, don't bother much. Try to do it, but you're going to whisper in your bottle what you want. Okay. So if I want love, put love in that. If I want hope, if I want joy, if I want money, if I want health, anything in this. Why we're charging water? Because more than 70% of your body is water. So and more than 70% of your cells are water. So when you're drinking this charged water, by default, without you doing affirmation and all, one affirmation inside this, one word has a power. Inside this is working on the cellular level. This is very scientific and very doable. Not putting that struggle inside it. Okay. And second thing, you will be mindful about the language you're using. The words have lots of power. So instead of saying, I've been struggling with this and that, you say, I've been doing it quite often. It becomes a little difficult. You make little less energy valley work when you're talking about the negative words. So it becomes challenging at times when I'm doing, between the fear and the affirmation. So you need to check your language. What words are you? Can we, make it a little lighter. Give little lighter energy to the words which are negative, and give more energy to the words which are more positive. For example, if you feel, picture achhi thi, it was nice, right? So you are going to say, it was such a nice movie, come with a lot of emotions. It was fun. It had dance. It had music. It had a lot of good. You come with a lot of excitement about the good things. And अगर कोई बोलता है, मुझे पता है इधर हो गया, हाँ ठीक है सुना है. Don't exaggerate the negative and exaggerate the positive. Make sense? Doable? I can't see you people. So you need to say, put a thumbs up or say yes on the chat box or say something so that I know. So you need to be very mindful about what are we giving energy to. Situation सबके साथ दो होती है, good, bad. But what are you fueling? There's a fire. What fuel are you giving? Are you giving fuel to the trust, or are you giving fuel to the fear? And second important thing, you are not going to listen to the news on purpose. खुद होके न्यूज चैनल आज क्या आया है, आज अपडेट का इतने काउंट्स किधर है, कहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, you are not going to do it. Whatever you need to know, somehow you'll come to know in one sentence or one line, somebody will tell you, or maybe one WhatsApp message or something like that. You are not going to listen to the news, and news normally comes with lots of negativity enhanced. And you've seen, यही है वो आदमी, like, what the way they exaggerate one thing. एक रेलवे लाइन थोड़ा आधा घंटा लेट हो गया तो they'll create so much hangama. We travel and come back also, and न्यूज पे इतना सारा दिखाते हैं, and you feel, oh god, Bombay में so much problem is happening. I mean, if you can relate with me, because I've been traveling in the trains, and during the rainy season, we come from Sion, fully flooded area, and we managed to come back and दिखाएंगे इतना बड़ा जंगल. Like, ठीक है, थोड़ा ट्रेन में था, big deal. So what we can do, create that small deal about the big negative events and create a big deal about chota positive event. You just had an ice cream for, say, a dessert. Or a lovely ice cream. It made me feel so cool and relaxing. I'm enjoying it. Just be like a baby. You know how the child enjoys a small toy. It will be with the awe of it. It will love every part of it. The color. It will see it. So just be like a baby and just be amazed at how beautiful this world is. Stars kaise chamak rahe hain, like how the universe is created, how this is, come with that expression of lots of awe, it's such an awesome thing. Itni beauty भगवान ने कितना nature, एक seed है उसमें. Today's message, if I don't know how many of you saw, the seed does not know it has a capacity to become a plant or a flower. The flower is so beautiful. It never thought being a seed कि मैं इतना खूबसूरत flower बन जाऊंगा. So just be in the awe, like a seed has a potential to become a flower. So when you come and when you focus on small things with lots of excitement, with lots of love, with lots of appreciation to the divine, ki how God has created all this thing, instead of giving energy to fear created by people in the mind. है डर की बात, फिर ठीक है, अभी सबके साथ हो रहा है, मेरे साथ हो रहा है, चलो ठीक है, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. What we can do, if it's in your control, do by all means. So suppose you have to take care of these things, so don't go out, wear your mask, keep washing your things. That's all you can do. उसके बाद भी हो रहा है तो we can get it treated. And then I have the golden light things. I'm sure ki that golden light is healing me always. So if you don't have that my visualization, just let me know on the personal chat. I'll just pass it on to you. This is so important these days. Pass it on to your friends also, your family who's scared about this corona stuff, so that you're protected. And golden light
That protection shield, right?
protection shield. And
Yes. Okay.
people are telling me every night I listen and I feel so relaxed. And when you listen in the night, you are literally imagine you're sleeping in a golden cocoon and आराम से सो गए हो. And get your own people जिनसे हम डर लगता है कि वो चले ना जाए, ये छूट ना जाए, ये ऐसा. Get everybody in that. Let everybody be in the space of love and protective shield. So all are protected and you are all together sharing love and joy and all. So this is so important. What are you giving energy to? Okay, so what are you tuning into? Are you tuning into fear and giving lots of volume, fearful things को? Are you tuning into trust and giving lots of volume? चाहे छोटी सी अच्छी बात है, बढ़ा दो उसको. बहुत मजा आया, आज ये बनाया, ये किया. Yeah, I will share, Anandita. You just message me on WhatsApp so that I know your number. Not over here, I cannot share here. When I share, something goes wrong, I don't know. Though it is there on my laptop, but I cannot do it now. Okay. ठीक है. So one thing, basic tools, very intense is facing your fear only when you're courageous, when you're ready for it. Don't do it daily. Do it once in a week or sometimes. And then don't do it when you're really sad or something. Do it when you're okay, relax and all, so that you have energy to face it. Okay? That time you do. When you're really down, don't do it. Because you'll need a support of somebody. Okay? Second thing, water always you'll charge. Suppose you're filling AquaGuard se pani in your tank or maybe direct, I don't know what you do. Normally we have AquaGuard and then matka hoga, pot hoga, something. Over there, while filling the water, this water is healthy water. This water is healing everybody in my house. This water is positive water. It gives lots of energy. It gives, keep saying it. Keep talking to the water what you want in your life. This creates lots of trust and a lot of love in my house and family, whoever drinks it. So तुम्हारे वो पानी में मिठास अकल आ जाएगी. You don't need अलग से कुछ और. It becomes your pure water.
Honey, I have put the stickers of trust, love, gratitude, and all that in my glass bottle. Should I change it every day?
No. Unless you wash and वो निकल जा रहा है तभी नहीं, तो no need to change.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're washing and it becomes wet and if it's non-waterproof है तो nothing, no problem to carry the same thing. And वो पढ़ते भी है ना जब हमारी bottle पे, तो you come from that word का energy है. All these words have power, you know. और love, trust, वही खाली बोलो ना, love. You repeat 3 times, you'll feel the energy of love. And you feel, if you say fear, suddenly fearful situation दिमाग में आ जाएगी. So you know your words have lots of power. The second thing will be careful about what language you're using. Third thing, give power to the positive stories of your life. Maybe small thing, but बड़ा चढ़ा के बोलो और बड़ी बड़ी बातों को छोटी छोटी करके बोलो. ये होता रहता है, senorita, you know. So that way you can reduce intensity by saying that in a lower tone, melodown. ज़्यादा लोगों को ही बताने का नहीं, ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ ऐसा हुआ. छोटा सा करके बोलो और छोटी सी बात, अरे ऐसा हुआ you know. So you're increasing that energy, and then you can always say the affirmation, I come from the space of love and trust. Okay, so now we'll have a beautiful meditation to bring in trust in your life, so that we are all tuning into trust. And let's see how it works. And all those who have more questions or something, you can come on Wednesday live pay, Ask Kani Machani show pay. If you have particular affirmation problem or something, I'll be sharing it there. And I'm coming up with online program for 5 days. It's called Journey Within Self Love. So that is online, created by Louise Hay. It's same all across the globe, and I'll be guiding. I'll be meeting every week, once in a week, Saturday, for 5-6 weeks, and then we can discuss your personal things also over there. Those are interested, weekend offer is going on, buy one get one free. The cost is 5,999, and if you buy till Sunday night, you get it for 5,999 with 2 IDs, and you have personal IDs only. Okay, so if you want to know more, just message me on the private box in the WhatsApp. I can send you the details. Now we'll have a beautiful. Are we getting late, or we can continue with meditation? Do you want to sign off, or we'll continue?
No, we'll continue.
Lovely. Okay. So those who are there, lovely. Okay. We'll close our eyes. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Slowly out. Take complete deep breath in up to your stomach. Out from your mouth. One more time, in and out from your mouth. Be with my words and visualize if you can, or feel them. I am willing to see all my negative emotions. It is safe to see them, hear them, embrace them. Gently and lovingly, I feel my fear, my worries, my tensions. I choose to love it, embrace it, accept it as my part. I become friends with my negative emotion. I love every part of myself. I trust the process of life. I don't deny any of my part. And as I accept each and every part of mine, I become whole and complete. This gives me so much freedom, so much relaxation. I don't have to be in the fight or push and pull all the time. I totally and completely love myself. I understand the meaning of the sentence now. I love myself, therefore, I choose the words that empower me and others. I love myself, therefore, I talk good about all the good things and give less energy to all fearful and worryful thoughts. I love myself, therefore, I tune into the frequency of love, joy, hope, trust, wellness, beautiful relationships. I love myself, therefore, I totally and completely and unconditionally accept myself. Negative thoughts have no power over me because they are my friends now. I become a positive person automatically. I trust that all is well in my life. With the deep gratitude for understanding this deeper truth today, take a deep breath in, slowly out. Join your hands. Feel the touch and the warmth of your hands. Be totally aware of the touch. Rub your hands. Listen to the sound it's making. Rub it more to produce heat. When they are warm enough, keep your palms on your eyes like a cup, on your cheeks. Gently massage your throat. Keep it on your head as if you're blessing yourself. Pass it on the ears. Again, eyes, cheek, neck, head, ears. Gently and lovingly massage again eyes, cheeks, neck, head, ears. When you feel complete, just open your eyes. Okay, so we have to share anything, share. We are done for the day. And if you want to know journey to self-love, do let me know in the private chat so I can offer you the discount code. Okay. So we are done. Anybody blissful? Okay, so I'll be sharing the recording on the YouTube. You can again go through the affirmation, this meditation, and be with the state, and know that you are complete only when you accept all your negative shades also. Okay, I felt a lump. Okay, did you say I love you this lump? Okay. And again, I felt the same lump in the beginning. So could you send a lot of love to it? Could you say I love you, I see you, and thank you? All these things have not been taken care of. They require a lot of love and attention. So if you're feeling right now, Krishna, just say, I love you, I see you. I'm sorry for ignoring you. I love you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, so do this way wherever you're feeling exactly which side, just do it with lots of love from your heart, and don't ignore it, just love it. That's it, it wants. It just wants your love and attention. That's it. And let me know how you feel after doing this love. Okay? This is important. Better. Only all parts are settled better, then we'll feel better. The energy will flow better. The all our things we require, all the money we want, all the beautiful relationship we are seeking, all the growth we are looking for will come when we accept all our parts. Otherwise, they're blocked here and there in our body. They are there in your body, very much in the body. They want to open up. ठीक है रुचि, so all of you need to be accepting your fear and all. Panic आएगा देखा जाएगा. Love my panic attacks also. Okay, and then I trust all is well with me. ठीक है, चल. See you everyone. God bless you. I love you all. Have a
Good
lovely
night, ma'am. Bye.
night. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.